Now to the extraordinary charity which has already saved the lives of hundreds of children overseas and is now helping those closer to home. Please Take Me There is offering children with cancer free flights to see loved ones, to take much needed day trips or even to get their treatment. They've always been based in Cambridge but have only just opened up their services to people there, and Joseph Hall tagged along with a 3-year-old leukemia patient who was off for a day at the seaside.
She has acute lymphoblastic leukemia. She was diagnosed at 1 and she's on a 2-year treatment plan which finishes when she's 4 years old, which is next year.
Augustina's already had a morning of treatment, including her daily chemo. Now, though, a break from the norm, something to look forward to. Her first flight in a little plane with Mum and Dad.
What's this? Look at that, what's that? It's an airplane, isn't it?
Time to board the charity's plane, a chartered 6-seater Cessna 206. Plenty big enough for a family, still room for one teddy. It's a break for Mum too. All smiles, and little Oggie, as she's known, sits in the back transfixed. In just half an hour, the seaside's in view, and they're ready to land.
Okay, you gonna jump out? You gonna come off?
Oh, I took the seatbelt off.
Okay.
You got the seatbelt, okay.
Down you go, Bubby.
I think I might have dead legs.
Oh, look at
Was that fun?
Yeah,
You like that?
yeah. I like that airplane.
Welcome to Southend, a day at the seaside. We left the family to themselves for a couple of hours. Lunch, the sea, sunshine, plus of course ice cream. It's been another successful day for Fernando and volunteer pilot Edward. This, the charity's 8th flight since they started just a month ago.
Usually when a cancer patient is undergoing treatment, their immune system is depressed and they are advised not to fly commercially because of the contact with other passengers. With this amazing aircraft, you can take them for free wherever they need to go, and that means take them to see family away, take them to the places of their dreams, or in most cases just offer them the first flight.
Sadly, all good things must come to an end, although Oggie doesn't agree. At least there's the plane ride home to look forward to.
Well, it was really good. She enjoyed Southend. She enjoyed the different things that we did, the different rides and the restaurants and stuff. I think it's just taking a break from the norm. That's what Please Take Me There provides.
Joseph Hall, BBC Look East.
Well, you saw the charity's founder, Fernando, in Joseph's report there. He came in to talk to me this afternoon and told me that the charity started not with pleasure flights like those, but with the aim of transporting very sick children to treatment, something he first thought about years ago when his brother was diagnosed with leukemia.
I realized back then that not every child in the world has access to treatment as my brother was having. In fact, 80% of children with cancer in the world don't have access to treatment. And that has been with me for many years. And when my daughter was born 5 years ago, I decided this is the moment I'm going to do something to help these families.
And so until this point, much of what you've been doing has been overseas. Just tell us a little bit about the work you've been doing and where you've been doing it.
We've been working in partnership with another charity in Myanmar and Ghana. In Myanmar, the reality is that only 10% of children with cancer are ever diagnosed. And the reason is because they live in extreme poverty. There is only one hospital in the country that can help them. And the journey, which takes 12 hours on average, it's too long and too expensive for these families to take. So since 2015, we've been helping 60 families every month to undertake this journey and get to the hospital and then return them to their villages where they can continue their lives.
You are now operating in Cambridge, which of course is very different. Why have you made that change?
We've been always based in Cambridge. The reality of children with cancer in this country, it's somehow unknown. Most families live on an average of 60 to 70 miles of a treatment centre. These families need on average £600 per month for additional costs, and most of these £600 are spent on transport. So we decided to trial this project with this airplane and literally take them where they need to go, whether that is for treatment or just to see the grandparents, sometimes to bring the grandparents to the family to get some additional support.
The transport is free for the people you help. Of course, it's not free for you to provide. How much does it cost you, and how are you raising that money?
So per seat costs an average of £50 per hour of flight, all through donations. All the staff of the charity, including myself that work full-time, we are all volunteers.
When you look back over the last 4 or 5 years since you've been running this charity, how do you feel about the work that you and everyone who's helped you has managed to achieve?
I feel humble, and somehow I feel that I still have so much to do. I get photos from children in Myanmar that we've been helping for 2 years, and I see how they grow and they are now in school and doing well. And all I feel is that yes, she managed to survive, but I know that there are other 90% of children still looking for help. And I always have this feeling that I can't rest. I need to keep going.
Fernando Pinu there. Now, if you've got a little one who you think would benefit from a flight with Please Take Me There, or you'd like to know more about that charity, you can find the details on the website, the address pleasetakemethere.org.